Please welcome your first LEGO League Challenge Master of Ceremonies from Waterloo, Ontario, Noah Beddick.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 First LEGO League Waterloo qualifying event, brought to you by FRC Team 3683, Team Dave. We are so excited to have all of you here today for some First LEGO League Challenge action. My name is Noah, and I'm going to be your MC for the afternoon. We're going to be showcasing and celebrating the learning and accomplishments of 13 teams from across Ontario who are participating in the 2021-22 Cargo Connect season. During today's showcase, we're going to have match footage with live commentary, our innovation project presentations, and of course, we're going to be handing out all the hardware at our awards ceremony. Remember, we're here to have some fun and celebrate this amazing program. But now, before we begin, as Canadians, it's important to recognize the land that we stand upon today. Viewers may be tuning in for this broadcast from different territories, and so all viewers are encouraged to take the time to learn about and reflect upon the traditional territory on which you live, by what treaty it is covered, and your own personal relationship with the land. Since this event is hosted by Waterloo, we would like to begin with the land acknowledgement that is used in Waterloo. We acknowledge that we are hosted on the lands of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. Now, let's introduce our guest speaker for the event, the Mayor of Waterloo, Dave Jaworski.
Hey everyone, this is Waterloo Mayor Dave Jaworski coming you through the magic of technology, which really has changed the world in so many ways, and you really think how it's helped us get through the pandemic. I remember when I was back in high school and my hometown received its very first computers at our high school. And that's what caused me to have a love of technology way back then that caused me to come to the University of Waterloo, math and study computer science. I'm probably the only mayor in the world that probably has a math computer science degree. And it's just such a wonderful way that technology has changed things. And when I first was invited to see First Robotics by Mark Bredner nearly 20 years ago in Mississauga, Ontario, I was just astounded of what was happening there, the excitement that First brought to technology to students, and was involved in the very first group that created the inaugural University of Waterloo First Robotics competition, like I said, probably about 20 years ago now. And I was a first judge helping out, and it was just such a wonderful, wonderful product the First Robotics event is, and just so exciting, and so exciting that we're able to do it virtually now. And want to thank all the volunteers who helped put it together, because without all the volunteers, all the first volunteers, we just would not have such a great opportunity. And we're doing it safely, so that's great too. Now, as I mentioned, I came here to go to the University of Waterloo and essentially never left. We have such great institutions here in Waterloo, Ontario. So when all of you are graduating high school and thinking about a place to go, I consider us Canada's education city, because we have Conestoga College, Wilfrid Laurier University, and of course the University of Waterloo, where I went to school. Just such a great thing. So I do wish you all the best, and continue your enthusiasm for technology, because what great things will come from it, we will never know. But you're the kind of people who are bringing technology to work for the future of society, and I wish you all the best today. And of course, in the spirit of First, enjoy yourself, cooperate, help others, and all the best. I'm Waterloo Mayor Dave Jaworski. I'll see you later.
Thank you, Mayor Dave Jaworski. We'll be back in just a few seconds. Now, let's take a look at how First teams are transporting the future in the 2021-22 Cargo Connect season. Wow, there are so many different connections in Cargo Connect. This is amazing. Now, FIRST is a nonprofit organization with a mission to get kids excited about science and technology. FIRST and the LEGO Group partnered to create the first LEGO League program in 1998. 200 teams participated in that first year, and as of last year, there were over 320,000 youth in nearly 100 countries participating in this program. First LEGO League Challenge teams prepared for this tournament by working together to design and build a fully autonomous robot and to develop innovative solutions to a real-world problem, all while demonstrating the FIRST core values. For the Cargo Connect season, teams explored how cargo was sorted, transported, and delivered to its destinations. In the robot game, teams can earn points in 2.5-minute matches by completing missions related to this year's challenge theme about sorting, transporting, and delivering cargo. Let's take a look at this year's missions.
This is the Cargo Connect competition field. There are 16 missions which can be done in any order. You do not have to complete all the missions, just try as many as you can in each 2.5-minute robot match. Only the score from your best match will be counted.
Your robot must start completely inside this launch area, and you should program it to return to this home area. You can handle and modify your robot between runs while it's in the home area. Gracious professionalism is how we express our core values in First LEGO League. The robot game is an important place to observe gracious professionalism, and the referees will evaluate this for each team at each robot match. Your robot and all its equipment must fit into one of the inspection areas. If it is small enough to fit into this small inspection area, you will score the bonus points. Mission 1, Innovation Project Model. In this mission, you will use the innovation project model you have made that represents the solution to your innovation project. If your innovation project model has any part touching the Cargo Connect circle. Mission 2, Unused Capacity. Fill the container with its contents.
While the hinged container is in home, a team member can fill it with the contents. If the container is closed and partly full of contents. If the container is closed and completely full of contents.
Mission 3, Unload Cargo Plane. Unload the cargo plane and send the container on its journey. If the cargo door is lowered and rests completely down, touching its black frame, and the container is completely separate from the plane. Mission 4, Transportation Journey. The airplane and truck must reach their destinations. If the airplane is completely past its blue end line on the mat. If the truck is completely past its blue end line on the mat. A bonus is scored when both tasks are completed. Mission 5, Switch Engine. Switch your engine from diesel to electric. The engine is switched so that the yellow bar is resting all the way down to the south. Mission 6, Accident Avoidance. Park safely without causing an accident. At the end of the match, if the robot is parked over the blue accident avoidance line, and only the yellow panel is knocked down. But if the robot goes too far and the black frame is knocked down. Mission 7, Unload Cargo Ship. Unload the container from the cargo ship. If the lime green container is no longer touching the ship's deck, move the lime green container so that it is completely east of the cargo ship's east deck. Mission 8. Airdrop. Release the food package from the helicopter onto the other field. If the other team releases the food package onto your field, deliver it to the Cargo Connect circle. If the food package is separated from your helicopter, if the food package that came from the other field's helicopter is completely in your Cargo Connect circle, if both teams have separated their food packages from their field's helicopters, a bonus is scored. The maximum score possible is 40 points for each team. Mission 9. Train tracks. Lower the section of the train track and get the train to its destination.
If the train track is repaired so that it rests completely down to the west. If the train has reached its destination and is latched at the end of the tracks.
Mission 10. Sorting center. Sort the containers, leaving the light orange container in the sorting center. If the light orange container is the only container remaining completely in the blue sorting area box. Note, these containers may also be used in other missions. Mission 11. Home delivery. Deliver the package to its destination on the doorstep. If the package has been delivered and is on the doorstep partly, or if it is on the doorstep completely. Mission 12. Large delivery. Transport the turbine blade to the blue holder, avoiding the chicken statue, if the turbine blade is touching only the blue holder and the mat, or if it is touching just the blue holder. If the chicken statue is upright with its base partly in its circle, or if it is upright with its base completely in its circle.
Mission 13. Platooning trucks. Latch the platooning trucks together outside home and also latch them to the bridge. If both platooning trucks are latched together completely outside home.
If a platooning truck is latched to the bridge. A bonus is scored when both tasks are completed. Mission 14. Bridge. Lower the two bridge decks. If one bridge deck has been lowered and rests on the center support. If both bridge decks have been lowered and rest on the center support. Mission 15. Load cargo. Load cargo containers onto different forms of transportation. A maximum of 2 containers can score per form of transportation. If there are any containers loaded onto the platooning trucks. If there are any containers loaded onto the train. If there are any containers loaded onto the west deck of the cargo ship. Mission 16. Cargo Connect. Deliver cargo containers to the circles. If there are any containers partly in any circle. If there are containers completely in any circle. If the blue, not hinged, container is completely in the blue circle. If the lime green container is completely in the green circle. If there are containers in any circle. Mission 17. Precision tokens. The less you interrupt your robot outside home, the more points you will keep. If you interrupt your robot outside the home area, you will lose a precision token. Precision tokens left on the field will result in extra points. Remember that referees will be evaluating your gracious professionalism at each match. Remember to read the Robot Game Rulebook and check for any updates during the season. Good luck!
Whoa, these missions are intense, and I cannot wait to see some of our matches in just a little bit. But before we get to that, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor for this event, the Academy for Mathematics and English. They tutor in math, English, reading, chemistry, and physics for students in JK all the way up to grade 12. Thank you for all of your support. Now, first up, let's meet our planning committee. These amazing volunteers are the reason that this event is even possible. Thank you as well to our volunteers for all of your hard work. Next up, let's meet our judges. The judges evaluate teams in 3 areas: robot design, innovation project, and core values, and had the challenging task of determining award winners from among the many amazing teams that are participating today. Thank you to our judge advisors, Chris Rennick and Carol Halls, and to all of the judges for volunteering their time to help make this event possible. Next up, let's meet our referees, who serve as the robot game officials and have the difficult task of scoring recorded instead of live matches this year. But with their years of experience and with the guidance of head referee Caitlin Ejuk, they did an amazing job. We are so grateful to Caitlin for volunteering her time to ensure everyone has fun while staying within the rules of the game. Thank you so much to our referees for volunteering your time to this competition. Now it's time to meet our teams. To help us do that, please welcome our 2 game announcers for the event today, Madeline M. and Kian P.
All right, Kian, are you ready? This is going to be so much fun.
I'm so ready. Let's get into it.
All right, so first off, we have team 11410, the Darcellas.
Next up is team 23608, Team Bridge.
And then we have team 24197, the Box Bots.
Next is team 27091, Lego Express.
And we have team 38463, Technados.
Next is team 38727, the Super Safety Stars.
And we have team 47082, the Penguins.
Next is team 47389, Cheney Cheetahs.
And next up, we have team 50564, Unknown Solvers.
Next is team 51093, Lightning Tech.
And team 54481, the Cargonauts.
Second to last is team 54661, UTS Robotics Task Force.
And rounding off the teams, we have team 54662, UTS Robotics Group.
Good luck to all of our teams. Now, let's fast forward into the rest of today's competition. Getting into our matches, we're going to meet our teams for the very first match of the day. Madeline, are you ready?
I am so ready.
All right, starting things off for our tournament today, on the left we have team 54481, the Cargonauts. And on the right we have team 47082, Penguins. Let's get this very first match of the day started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
All right, on the left side, it looks like Cargonauts is going towards the unload cargo plane. Oh, maybe they're switching directions and going towards the switch engine, and they successfully completed the switch engine. Going over to the right side, we have the Penguins, and it looks like they're going towards the cargo plane, dropping the cargo and bringing it into its circle possibly. Moving back over to the left side, we have the Cargonauts. Looks like they're heading back to base and changing their tools. Remember, this is all automated, so when they go back to base, they can touch their robots, and when it's out, the robots are doing what they were programmed to do. Switching over to the Penguins, looks like they're moving the bridge down, and it looks like they got both sides for 20 points. And the Cargonauts going over, maybe dropping off some cargo inside some of the circles. Penguins moving over and moving the unload cargo ship. and possibly placing some of the cargo on top of it for some extra points. We have the Cargonauts on the other side dropping down the bridge. And we have the Penguins possibly going over back to base, maybe going to complete another mission. With 75 seconds left in the match, we have Cargonauts dropping down the train tracks. And then we have the Penguins going over and possibly also dropping down the train tracks. Looks like this might be a very popular match for this year. Cargonauts pushing the train tracks for some extra bonus points. And the Penguins going over for the picking up some of the cargo and dropping off inside the circle. Cargonauts looks like they're taking their robot back to base.
Looks like the Penguins are going to try and put some cargo on top of their train before pushing it over, hopefully to score some extra points there in the last 30 seconds of the match. Cargonauts may be looking to park their robot somewhere for extra points.
Alright, and the Cargonauts looks like they're going towards possibly parking towards the end of the match for some extra points.
Looks like the Penguins were successfully able to drop some cargo in a circle for the end of the match. And the Cargonauts able to park.
Alright, Noah, what are the scores for this match?
We got them right here. Coming in with a score of 385, we have Team 54-481, the Cargonauts. On the other side of the field, Team 47-082, the Penguins, rolling with a score of 490. All right, time for match 2 of the day. Let's meet our teams. Kian, are you ready?
I'm ready, Noah.
Okay, on the left, we have Team 54-661, UTS Robotics Task Force. And on the right, we have Team 47-389, Cheney Cheetahs. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
All right, both teams looking over to take cargo off their planes on the top right side of the field. Looks like Team Cheney Cheetahs has a very quick head start, already unloading all their cargo from their plane. Hopefully that speed will get them quite a bit of points by the end of this match. UTS Robotics Task Force is successful in taking their cargo off their plane. Team Cheney Cheetahs successfully lowering their bridge and pushing cargo off of their cargo ship. Looks like UTS Robotics Task Force might be looking to head the same direction now, hopefully being able to push down their bridge.
And it looks like Cheney Cheetahs is doing a fast tool change, getting ready to go out for their next run.
UTS Robotics Task Force possibly looking to push their chicken statue.
And Cheney Cheetahs dropping off some of their cargo, and I think their innovation projects inside of the cargo circle.
UTS Robotics Task Force possibly looking to move their train across the tracks. All right, Noah, let's see the scores for this match.
Coming up first, Team 54-661, UTS Robotics Task Force with a score of 235. And on the other side of the field, Team 47-389, Cheney Cheetahs with a score of 245. All right, it's time for our third match of the day. Meeting the teams for our next match. Madeline, are we good to go?
Yep, let's meet these teams.
On the left, we have Team 38-727, the Super Safety Stars. And on the right, we have Team 38-463, Technados. Match number 3. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
All right, on the right side, it looks like we have Technado pushing their unload cargo or their unused capacity into base and driving down the field, possibly pushing their platoon and moving down the bridge.
Super Safety Stars successfully closing off their bridge and pushing all their cargo off of their cargo ship. Looks like they're heading up to unload their plane next.
And the Technados have successfully pushed down the bridge, and it looks like they're moving their unload cargo ship. Both teams doing an amazing job with just over 100 seconds left in the match.
Both teams with pretty impressively quick tool changes.
Technados flipping down the train track. And placing some of the cargo on the train.
Super Safety Stars heading towards their plane now to hopefully unload some cargo.
And it looks like Technados might do something with their large delivery. Kian, do you think that might get in the way of some of the other missions?
I'd guess it would. The piece is pretty large, but hopefully they're able to maneuver it around all these obstacles. Looks like they're successfully able to move cargo around pretty well though.
It looks like they're actually using it towards their advantage, which is very smart, especially since you're only allowed so much space inside a base. With 35 seconds in the match, it looks like both robots are heading out and possibly going to drop off some cargo or their large delivery. Looks like Technados. Sorry, go ahead.
Looks like Super Safety Stars trying to attempt something in the last 10 seconds of the match, maybe a successful park.
And with 3, 2, 1, that's it for this match. Noah, let's see some scores.
Taking it away, we've got Team 38-727, the Super Safety Stars, with a score of 345. On the other side of the field, Team 38-463, Technados, coming in with a score of 320. Rolling into our fourth match of the day. Kian, we ready to go?
I'm ready to go, Noah.
Okay, on the left, we have Team 54-662, the UTS Robotics Group. And on the right, we have Team 24-197, the Boxbots. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
All right, starting us off on the right side, the Boxbots are dropping off their used cargo.
UTS Robotics Group also successfully unloading cargo from their plane, hopefully able to push it into a parking space.
Both teams doing an amazing job with their tool changes in base, moving so fast.
Boxbots looking to push another cargo truck to their bridge, hopefully able to now push down each side of the bridge.
And it looks like UTS Robotics Group is doing the same thing, dropping off one of their platoon trucks.
Looks like the Boxbots were successful in pushing down their bridge and now are attempting to fix their train track. Hopefully their smaller robot will give the advantage in maneuvering around all these game pieces.
UTS Group looks like they're line following and going over towards the far side of the field. And they're pushing down their bridge. Good job, teams.
Boxbots successful in pushing their train to the opposite side of the track.
With 50 seconds in the match, both teams doing an amazing job completing so many missions.
The bots successfully pushing their cargo off of their cargo ship.
And UTS setting up for another robot run, possibly dropping off some of their cargo inside the cargo circles.
Last 20 seconds in the match here. Looks like either one of these bots could be going for a nice park, maybe dropping off some last second cargo. All right, very impressive match from these bots. Noah, let's see the scores for this match.
On the left side, Team 54-662 UTS Robotics Group coming in with a score of 310. On the other side, Team 24-197, the Box Bots racking up a score of 320. Let's get going right into match 5. Going to meet these teams, Madeline. Are we set to go?
Let's meet these teams.
On the left, we've got Team 27091, the Lego Express. And on the right, Team 11410, the Darcellas. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
All right, both teams heading off from base. Looks like Lego Express pushed down the bridge.
Lego Express with a very fast robot. Hopefully they'll be able to take advantage of that during this match. Pushing both of their cargo trucks to the bridge.
Darcella is pushing down both the bridges, and it looks like they're loading up their shared mission, and maybe they'll get to that later.
Darcella is successfully unloading cargo from their helicopter piece.
And Lego Express doing a quick tool change, getting ready to run with their super fast robot. And it looks like they pushed their used capacity back into their base, and they're loading it up for 30 points.
Lego Express hopefully doing a fast tool change here so they can pull off another good scoring round in the last 70 seconds.
So the Darcella is heading up for another match. Let's see what they're gonna do. And they push down the unload cargo plane. Looks like they're bringing back the used capacity and filling it up.
Looks like Lego Express is about to be successful in unloading their cargo plane as well.
With 30 seconds in this match, both teams doing an amazing job. Fast tool changes, fast robots. Kian, what do you think we're going to see in this endgame?
Hopefully in these last 20 seconds, either of these bots can perform a successful park, or maybe if they've got the time, park some cargo in a specific circle. Looks like Lego Express might be attempting it.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both robots did an amazing job. Noah, let's see the scores.
All right, Team 27091, Lego Express collecting 125 points. On the other side, Team 11410, the Darcellas, collecting 190. Moving into match 6, we're going to meet our teams. Kian, are you ready?
I'm ready to go, Noah.
On the left, we've got Team 5564, the Unknown Solvers. And on the right, we've got Team 38463, the Technados. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
All right, we're seeing Team Technados also with that large delivery piece. They seem pretty successful in their first match. Hopefully they can continue maneuvering it around this board well.
Unknown
Looks like
solvers with their huge robot dropping off looks like a lot of cargo inside their cargo circles.
The Technados successfully lowering their bridge and pushing their first truck to the bridge, looking to push some cargo off of their cargo ship now.
And it looks like unknown solvers are going back to base with their used capacity.
Technados heading over to fix their train track. Hopefully we can see some more cargo placement on the train pieces.
Unknown solvers doing some amazing line following and pushing their unload cargo ship. And dropping off some cargo onto the train.
Both these teams seem very successful in moving cargo around the fields despite their large robot sizes.
Both teams look to be pushing their train along the fixed train track. Let's see what they're going to do next.
Technados successfully placing some cargo in their cargo circle.
And it looks like Technados dropped off their home delivery and are placing their large delivery.
Technados with plenty of cargo spots put in their circles. Looks like they're going to score quite a bit of points from those spaces.
Unknown solvers dropping off their innovation. And it looks like we have 5 seconds left in this match.
Very impressive gameplay from these two teams here. Noah, let's see the scores for this match.
Absolutely. Team 50564, the Unknown Solvers, rolling in with a score of 385. And on the other side, Team 38463, Technados, collecting 380 points. All right, we've got time for one more match left today. Match number 7. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's meet the teams. Madeline, are we ready?
Let's meet these teams for our last match.
On the left, we have Team 51093, Lightning Tech. And on the right, we have Team 23608, Team Bridge. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
Both teams just starting off really fast, dropping off some cargo and putting down the bridge.
Looks like Team Bridge's tool pieces are large, but they're successfully moving plenty of cargo around, including their chicken statue.
Lightning Tech picking up some cargo, just leaving the orange cargo inside the space, earning some extra points.
Extremely quick tool changes from both of these teams here. Hopefully looking to minimize time in their kit spaces.
Lightning Tech heading out and looking like they might drop off some cargo inside one of the cargo circles.
Looks like Team Bridge is successful in dropping some cargo on their cargo ship and pushing the green cargo off of it.
And we have Lightning Tech getting ready to go out for another run, setting up super speedy. Both these teams doing an amazing job.
Both teams placing a ton of cargo in their cargo circles, hopefully earning them plenty of extra points, and successfully pushing the train to the opposite side.
And Lightning Tech just connected their 2 cars, their 2 tuning trucks, and moved the unload cargo ship over for some extra points. bridge successfully completing the switch engine and moving their cargo from the unload cargo plane into a circle.
Both teams displaying very impressive cargo moving during this round. Looks like Team Bridge is going to line up for a final movement of cargo pieces.
And with 14 seconds left in this match, it looks like both teams are heading for the accident avoidance, pushing down the yellow flat for some extra points. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, and this match is over. Noah, I'm pretty sure these scores are going to be pretty high. Let's see these scores.
Let's take a look. First off, Kachow. It's team 51093 Lightning Tech with a score of 610 points. But on the other side, we have team 23608 Team Bridge coming in with a score of 670 points. Wow. Well, that is an impressive end to our matches for today. So we just want to give a huge thank you to Madeline and Kian for commentating all of those extremely impressive matches. Now, before we see some of the other impressive work from the teams this season, let's take just one more moment to thank our sponsor, Academy for Mathematics and English. Once again, they tutor in math, English, reading, chemistry, and physics for students in JK all the way up to grade 12. Thank you so much again for all of your support. Now, we just saw some extremely impressive matches, but designing, building, and programming robots to compete as many missions as possible during 2.5-minute matches is not all that the teams have been up to this season. They have also developed solutions to real-world problems related to this year's Cargo Connect theme. Let's take a look at some of their amazing innovations. Starting off with Team 11410, the Darcellus, here's their spotlight presentation.
Also known as the Darcellus. We are from Baby Glen Independent School. Our vision is to minimize the chances of porch piracy and providing ways to ensure that packages are kept safe. We want to make sure people feel confident that their packages will be there when they expect it. We decided to tackle the problem of porch piracy. Porch piracy is defined as when a package is stolen from a porch or other main area near an entrance to a residence, before the resident can retrieve it. With online purchasing and home delivery increasing, porch piracy has increased. 70% of Canadians who shop online are worried about their package being stolen, and 10% said they don't like shopping online due to this reason. A 2021 Canadian survey found that approximately 1 in 4 Canadians have experienced porch piracy, and in Alberta, this rate was even higher at 1 in 3 Canadians. Because this is such a large problem that impacts so many of us, several companies have been working on ways to reduce porch piracy. Examples include video doorbells, outdoor security cameras, and motion-activated lights. Packages being stolen are often expensive, the average stolen package being $113. This problem is more common among younger home occupants under the age of 40, and it's also more common in wealthier areas. Unless the retailer decides to be generous, many delivery companies say they are not responsible for resending if the package was successfully delivered to the correct house.
The problem also goes beyond Canada, and in the past year, 43% of Americans have had their packages stolen. Even though several companies are working on innovations to help reduce this problem, this issue has not yet been solved.
Our original innovation project idea was the genset generator problems related to rail transportation.
Gensets are important for refrigeration of perishable and sensitive items, which sources of problems that can take a long time to resolve. Problems include oil leaks, running out of battery power, and coolant leaks. We spoke to an expert at CN Rail to learn about Genset. A few weeks after the meeting, we felt that there were other problems better suited to our skills that could be resolved. That is how we decided to make our problem porch piracy and produce our solution, the Magneto.
Magneto is a steel box with an electromagnetic lid that can be placed on customers' porches when they are expecting packages. This box will be controlled by the owner using an app, so the owner is able to deactivate the lock and open the box from wherever they are.
Magneto is a safe option for your packages because of the way it's made. We have decided to make it out of cost yet effective, durable material, steel. This way it will withstand the elements and a thief won't be able to steal it because of its weight. It also has an electromagnetic band surrounding the opening so it will stay secure when closed. However, the frequency will change when the password is entered and the box is opened.
Magneto is designed to ensure that packages are delivered safely to the receiver. When you purchase the box, it will come with an instruction booklet to download the app. Through this app, you are able to deactivate the box and open it by pressing the start button that allows the owner to unlock and open the box from wherever they are. The delivery driver will also have access to this app and will be able to communicate with the owner to let them know that they have arrived and the box needs to be opened.
If the owner of the box does not deactivate the box in 1 minute after the driver lets them know they've arrived, an automatic code will pop up on the delivery driver's app. They are then able to type this code into the keypad on the box, which will open it. If the Magneto were to become a real business, we would have to pair with delivery companies such as FedEx and train their delivery drivers to use this technology.
We conducted a poll from staff from our school and asked them if they have experienced porch piracy. The results showed 55.5% of respondents have experienced porch piracy or know someone who has. 95.6% of respondents believe that porch piracy is an important issue that needs to be solved. Lastly, 58.6% stated that they would purchase the Magneto as a useful solution.
The electromagnetic box price is about $75. The box is affordable and easy to set up. We conducted research on the average box sizes of various companies. After taking all of these lengths into consideration, we decided the Magneto would be 30-inch times 28-inch times 28-inch, since it would fit the average package size of most companies.
Magneto is the best and only way to safely secure your packages. You must buy a $75 box and download an app, but trust us, it is worth it for the amount of money you save from saving your packages.
Next up, we've got Team 38463, Technado's Spotlight presentation.
We are the Technados, Team 38463. This is our 4th season in the FLL. We are a group of 4 grade 7 and 8 students from Hamilton, Ontario. We are super excited this year. There are some critical cargo that have immediate and direct impact on human life. If they are not delivered extremely quickly, on time, and with proper handling, food, water, medical items, assistance, human tissue and organ donated for transplant, or others. Human tissues and organs donated for transplant are one extremely critical cargo. Transport must be within a handful of hours, and there are critical handling requirements. The cold ischemia time. After being surgically removed from a donor and carefully packaged for handling and transport, human tissue and organs have extremely short window of time in which they can remain viable for transplant. This is called the cold ischemia time and is based on the organ type. It is a very small number of hours. Every year, hundreds of donated organs get delayed or even misplaced. Transport incidents are often downplayed. Organs are discarded if they do not reach their destination on time. The problems are getting worse. In the USA, between 2014 and 2019, nearly 170 organs could not be transplanted, and almost 370 endured near misses with delays of 2 hours or more after transportation problems. This has direct impact on the human life, with loss of life or continued daily hardship of living in the end state of a disease. The system for organ donation in the U.S. is viewed as number 2 in the world, created in the mid-1980s. There's a lack of a national system to transfer organs from one region to another. There's no formal tracking of the transportation errors, and the depth of the problem is not well understood. There's no accountability for errors since nobody really knows or audits the situation. Our region is the province of Ontario, Canada. The problem in Canada is somewhat similar to the one in the USA, but perhaps worse since the tissue and organ donation process is so much younger here. Ontario, Canada formed Trillium Gift of Life Network, TGLN, in 2014. We spoke with an SRC, Surgical Recovery Coordinator from Trillium Gift of Life Network. Each day is an end-to-end barrage of fast-paced steps in a highly manual process, each step needing individual attention and expediting just to ensure its completion. Any lost donation is one too many. 7% of the shipments have transportation problems in the USA, with one of the best processes worldwide. Impact from transport delays is unquantified, and more than half of transport problems are related to commercial airlines or airports. These should be detectable situations. 1/3 of transport problems are related to logistics providers or ground couriers. The process is highly manual, verbal, and paper-based. It's definitely not efficient. Many couriers and airlines do not use GPS tracking. Organs are treated like any other piece of cargo or luggage. Once a donation organ is identified and assigned to a waiting recipient, it is surgically retrieved at the donor hospital and is packaged for transport by the surgical recovery team. It is then escorted on one or several legs of a journey to the recipient's hospital, where it's transplanted by the waiting transplant team. And here is how our solution, Totem, is going to help. We're also going to have UAS, Unmanned Aircraft Systems. Our solution is Totem, the Tissue and Organ Execution Management System. Totem is an end-to-end system that has integrated with couriers, transport companies, hospitals, and teams. Totem shows the full journey of a donated organ from the time it is assigned to a recipient and leaves the donor hospital. Totem includes a user app with multiple summary and detail screens, along with the interfaces to external transport systems and cloud storage for real-time data for later analysis and problem investigation. This is a mock-up of the organ transport summary screen, showing all donated organs currently being transported where they are. A user can drill down into more detail for a selected row. For example, the contact detail window can be shown here. This is a mock-up of the organ transport detail map view, showing an organ transport being delayed beyond the organ viability time with status being red. And this is a mock-up of the same thing, showing an organ transport with an acceptable status within the organ viability time, and status is green. We are following the basic steps of an engineering design process. The steps are iterative. Each step can iterate back to a prior step. We also have high-level project plan and schedule containing tasks, dependencies, and required dates to help keep ourselves on track. Triumph with Totem!
And here is Team 47389, Cheney Cheetah's Spotlight presentation.
We came to the realization in our class that most modes of transporting goods available today don't deliver to the far northern regions of Canada, and those that do have a really high cost. So our idea is an amphibious truck.
The Cheney Cheetahs will now present to you Aqua, our FLL project, which we believe could solve the problems regarding this year's Cargo Connect theme.
Delivery of goods to northern Canada is difficult because of the rough terrain and frigid climate.
Due to the difficulty of transportations involving valuables such as food, the process of cargo can be very expensive.
Because of the reasons we've stated above, northern communities are starved of needed resources. Luckily, we have solutions.
Our solution to the stated problem is an amphibious truck. An amphibious truck is something that can both travel on land and underwater. This is so that we can maximize effectiveness and efficiency to deliver any items or valuables around the world.
To travel through the terrain the truck was made for, we will use tougher materials and add some features to the truck so that going through the water will be easy.
This truck will have a stabilizing function to minimize the chances of crashes and shipwrecks. Providing that the truck is being driven by an actual human, the truck will actually also activate extra pistons that balance the truck even more if necessary.
This truck will also navigate by using code. This is to protect humans from the possibility of shipwrecks, which are always possible from objects such as iceberg, ocean debris, etc.
We collaborated as a group and brainstormed potential solutions that can assist transporting goods to the northern territories of Canada.
We concluded on the idea of an amphibious truck as the most efficient and effective solution to help lower costs and risks associated with transporting goods to the north.
So, what are the advantages? Well, the truck will allow all year-round delivery of goods as it could travel in both seasons. It will be more cost-effective as more goods will be transported. It will allow access to external goods and will be less disturbing to the environment. The biggest advantage, that will be faster than the two main modes of transportation available.
So the truck is based off the Lark 5 amphibious vehicle developed by the US Army. It has a lightweight aluminum construction, has durable glass, and is diesel powered. So it has a max speed of 40 kilometers per hour on land and approximately 15 kilometers per hour at sea. It has a cargo capacity of 5 tons and its fuel capacity is 144 gallons.
Truck specifications. The truck will have Omni wheels. Omni wheels are a special type of wheels which are similar to normal wheels, but they can move in many directions, which will help them in rough terrain. The truck will also have a wider base and a diesel engine.
Machine learning. Our truck's complex machine learning software involves 2 motion sensors allowing our truck to detect their surroundings.
The custom GPS will use nearby satellite information and will work with the driving AI so that the truck can calculate the fastest and safest route possible.
Minecraft model. We chose Minecraft to design our model as it allowed us to simulate the different biomes and environments our truck will face. As you can see, we have 3 biomes: road, ice, and water. You can see the bulky design, thick tires, durable windows, and large storage compartment.
Some people we have contacted to have a professional perspective of the amphibious truck. Expert feedback. MSC said we should have a hydraulic system to load the truck. Ford gave us 3 important details saying that A, we should add a hull, B, we should use different vehicles to transfer goods more quickly, and C, we should use the same measurements while making the truck. Changes made. We decided to add a larger hull to the truck so it can flow better in the water. We use different modes of transportation because the truck isn't that fuel efficient. We use the same units of measurements while making the truck. We could also use hydraulics to load a cargo on the truck. Here are some sources and references we have referred to while brainstorming the idea for the amphibious truck. In conclusion, Aqua should be able to increase the quality of life and make sure that all people in Canada are equal. Thank you for your time and patience.
It's time to get into the awards. But before we get there, we would again like to recognize the contributions of the judges, referees, and so many other volunteers who helped to make this event possible. Thank you to our wonderful judges for volunteering their time with us. We appreciate your commitment to STEM, and we couldn't do it without you. Thanks again to our referees for participating in this event. We are so grateful for your support. Thank you to our production team for running this broadcast. And once again, thank you to our wonderful game announcers, Madeline and Kian, for commentating all of our exciting matches. Now it's time to hand out the hardware. We're going to start off today with the Engineering Excellence Award. This award celebrates a team with an efficiently designed robot, an innovative project solution that effectively addresses the season challenge, and great core values evident in all that they do. Here's what the judges have to say about our winner. Engineers strive to make improvements with each new design, and this team does too. They had excellent teamwork skills and were very supportive of each other throughout the judging. Their super safety-focused project was comprehensive and would really stop bumps along the way. The Engineering Excellence Award goes to Team 38727, the Super Safety Stars. Next up, we have the Coach and Mentor Award. Coaches and mentors inspire their teams to do their best, both as individuals and together, and without them, there would be no first LEGO League. This award goes to the coach or mentor whose leadership and guidance is clearly evident and best exemplifies the first core values. The Coach Mentor Award goes to Julia Warren from Team 11410, the Darcellas. It is now time to present the core awards, starting with the Innovation Project Award. This award celebrates a team that utilizes diverse resources for their innovation project to help them gain a comprehensive understanding of their problem, have a creative, well-researched solution, and effectively communicate their findings to the judges and the community. Here's what the judges have to say about our winner. This team tackled an important global health issue and amazed our judges with their extensive expert consultations. Their solution finds a great path when every second counts. Not even a tornado could stop this team. The Innovation Project Award goes to Team 38463, Technados. Next up, we've got the Robot Design Award. This award celebrates a team that uses outstanding programming principles and solid engineering practices to develop a robot that is mechanically sound, durable, efficient, and highly capable of performing challenge missions. Here's what the judges have to say about our winner. This team built a simple, easy-to-repair robot, and with their sophisticated strategy, excelled on the field. If there's a mission, this team can do it. Their love of LEGO even extended into their projects. The Robot Design Award goes to Team 23608, Team Bridge. Next up, we have the Robot Performance Award. This award celebrates a team that scores the most points during the robot game. Teams have a chance to compete in at least 3 2.5-minute matches, and their highest score counts. The Robot Performance Award goes to Team 23608, Team Bridge. Next up, we've got the Core Values Award. This award celebrates a team that displays extraordinary enthusiasm and spirit and knows that they can accomplish more together than they could as individuals and shows one another and other teams all respect at all times. Here's what the judges have to say about our winner. Our judges and referees were very impressed by the core values of this team. This team was very polite and encouraging, including in the chat during the judges meeting. This rookie team has a bright future ahead. The Core Values Award goes to Team 54662, the UTS Robotics Group. Next up, we have the Champions Award. This award celebrates a team that embodies the first LEGO League Challenge experience by fully embracing our core values while achieving excellence and innovation in robot performance, robot design, and the innovation project. Here's what the judges have to say about our winner. This group wowed the judges with their strong teamwork and project focused on sustainability. We were amazed with their extensive testing that wore out their practice field and led to a well-built and reliable robot. This two-person team proves that lightning really can strike twice. The Champions Award goes to Team 51093, Lightning Tech. Joining our Champions Award winners at this year's Remote East Provincial Championship in January are 4 additional teams. Please join me in congratulating these advancing teams. Joining Team Lightning Tech, we have Team 38463 Technados, Team 23608 Team Bridge, Team 38727 the Super Safety Stars, and Team 11410 the Darcellas. This concludes the closing and awards ceremony for this weekend's Waterloo First LEGO League Challenge Remote Qualifying Tournament. Please join us for the other regional qualifying tournaments throughout December to see more amazing teams in action and to celebrate their learning and accomplishments from throughout the Cargo Connect season. From Waterloo, my name is Noah. Have a good afternoon, everyone.